Hey everyone, welcome back to my little corner of the internet. Today I'm doing something a little different, something that many of you have asked for. I'm taking you through my complete daily routine. Now, before we dive in, I want to be super clear. This isn't a perfect routine. There's no magical 5 a.m. wake up, no perfectly organized closet, and definitely no green juice cleanse every single morning. This is real life. This is what helps me stay grounded, productive, and sane on a day-to-day basis. It's a mix of habits I've cultivated over years, and it's something I'm constantly adjusting. The goal here isn't to show you a routine to copy, but to give you an honest glimpse into my life and maybe, just maybe, inspire you to find the little rituals and habits that make your life better. So, let's start at the very beginning, the moment my alarm goes off. The morning, the foundation of my day. My alarm is set for 6 a.m., a time that I found to be the perfect balance between getting a head start and not feeling like I've sacrificed my sleep. The very first thing I do isn't to grab my phone, but to sit up and take a deep, mindful breath. I'll usually just sit on the edge of my bed for about a minute, letting my mind settle and the last remnants of sleep fade. I've realized that starting the day with intention, even for just 60 seconds, makes a huge difference. Once I'm up, I immediately go make my bed. It's such a small, almost trivial act, but it instantly creates a sense of order and accomplishment. It's a signal to my brain that the day has officially begun and my sanctuary is now in a ready state. After that, I head straight to the kitchen. My first priority is hydration. I drink a full glass of water, usually with a slice of lemon, to rehydrate my body after a long night of sleep. I find this simple act makes me feel so much more awake and energized than anything else. While the kettle is boiling for my coffee, or the glorious pour-over I'm attempting to master, I'll spend a few minutes just looking out the window, observing the light and the world waking up around me. I don't check emails or social media. I just let my mind wander. Once my coffee's ready, I'll sit with my mug and a small notebook. This is my morning pages time. I'll write for about 10 to 15 minutes, just a stream of consciousness about whatever's on my mind. It could be a worry I'm having, an idea I'm excited about, or a list of things I'm grateful for. It's a brilliant way to clear out the mental clutter before the day really gets going. By 7 a.m., I'm ready for some movement. I'm not a gym person, so my movement is usually a gentle yoga flow or a walk around my neighborhood. I found that moving my body first thing in the morning sets a positive tone and helps me feel strong and capable. It's also when I get to listen to a podcast or an audiobook, which is something I absolutely love. It's a way to learn something new or escape into a story while getting my body moving. The workday. Structured and creative. After I get back, it's time to fuel up properly. Breakfast is a non-negotiable part of my routine. I find that if I skip it, my focus and energy levels plummet. My go-to is usually a bowl of Greek yogurt with fresh berries and some granola, or on days when I have more time, I'll make scrambled eggs with some avocado toast. I always try to eat a well-balanced meal to power me through the first half of my workday. By 8:30 a.m., I'm at my desk and ready to tackle the day. I have a specific system I follow to stay on track. The first thing I do is check my planner and review my to-do list from the previous night. I always prioritize my top 3 tasks for the day, the things that absolutely have to get done. I call these my power tasks. My mornings are dedicated to these. For me, that's often writing a video script, editing footage, or working on a new project. I put my phone in a different room and use the Pomodoro technique, which is working in focused 25-minute sprints with a 5-minute break in between. This prevents me from getting overwhelmed and keeps my mind sharp. Around 11 a.m., I'll take a slightly longer break. This is when I'll check my emails and social media. I found that batching these tasks helps me avoid the distraction spiral. I'll respond to comments, engage with my community, and catch up on any important messages. It's a much more efficient way of managing my online presence. 1 p.m. rolls around and it's time for lunch. I've gone into the habit of meal prepping my lunches on Sunday, which has been a total game changer. It takes the decision making out of the middle of the day and ensures I eat something healthy and filling. I always make sure to step away from my desk during lunch. I'll either sit outside if the weather's nice or just eat at my kitchen table without my laptop. This physical separation from work allows me to truly recharge and come back to my tasks with a fresh perspective. The afternoon is often more flexible. This is when I'll tackle tasks that require less intense focus, like filming B-roll, planning my content calendar, or running errands. If I have a video to film, this is usually when I do it. The natural light is fantastic in the afternoon, and I'm a big fan of using whatever I have to my advantage. I'll spend a couple of hours either filming or getting creative with new ideas. I've learned that not every moment needs to be about high-intensity work. Some of the most valuable time is spent just thinking, planning, and allowing myself to be creative without pressure. Around 4 p.m., I'll hit a point where my energy starts to dip. This is my cue to take a proper break. I'll make a cup of tea, usually a soothing herbal one, and read a physical book. It's a non-negotiable ritual that helps me transition out of a work mindset and into a more relaxed one. It's a moment of quiet reflection that I look forward to every single day. By 5 p.m., my official workday is done. I'll spend the last few minutes tidying my desk and writing my to-do list for the next day. This simple act of putting a bookmark on the day helps me mentally clock out. I'm no longer thinking about work. I've already set my intentions for tomorrow. The evening. Disconnect and unwind. After work, I make dinner. Cooking is one of my favorite ways to de-stress. It's a creative outlet that has a delicious reward at the end. I love putting on some music and just focusing on the process of preparing a meal. It's a meditative and grounding experience. I try to make this a screen-free zone, so no phones or laptops in the kitchen. The evenings are dedicated to rest and rejuvenation. I'll either spend time with my family or friends, or if I'm on my own, I'll do something that brings me joy and helps me disconnect. This could be anything from watching a movie, doing a puzzle, or working on a creative hobby like painting or playing an instrument. The key is to be present and enjoy the moment without feeling the pressure to be productive. My nighttime routine is all about preparing for a good night's sleep. Around 9 p.m., I start to wind down. I'll take a warm shower and do my skincare routine. It's a small act of self-care that feels so luxurious and helps my body and mind relax. After that, I make a cup of chamomile tea and read a book in bed. I turn off all screens about an hour before I want to fall asleep. I've found that reading a physical book is the best way to get my brain into a restful state. And finally, at 10 p.m., I turn off the lights. I aim for 8 hours of sleep, and I've learned that prioritizing sleep is the most important thing I can do for my mental and physical health. A great day truly begins the night before. So there you have it, my complete, unfiltered daily routine. It's not perfect, but it's real. I hope this gives you a bit of insight into what my life looks like, and maybe even inspire you to find the rituals that work best for you. What's one part of your routine you absolutely can't live without? Let me know in the comments below.